Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time for another comic book review. Now, last month, I reviewed DCeased Dead Planet Issue number 1, and I gave it a 10 out of 10. That issue kicked serious ass. So, can they continue with the momentum of DCeased Issue number 2? Well, let's get on with the review. In issue 1, we saw some major players go down for the count. And here in issue 2, characters like Wonder Woman and Green Lantern are not going to give up, even if it costs them a chance for safe haven. John Constantine was busy soaking his sorrows in issue number 1, but here in issue 2, not only is Zantana along for the ride, but they brought an entire entourage to destroy the anti-living. Now, in previous issues, we learned that Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn had created a true fortified safe shelter for survivors that hasn't been penetrated for 5 years. And until now, it was known as the one safe haven place to go, until Swamp Thing lets it be known that Gotham isn't the only place to seek a safe place, but there's also one more place on the other side of the planet in Australia. Now, once again, reading through this comic, the writing by Tim Taylor and the art by Trevor Hassan, Gigi Baldacini, and Rain Burfado are just outstanding and completely pull me into the world that they have created, keeping me hooked from page 1, and they have me wanting so much more once I reach the end. And speaking of getting to the end of the comic, once the group of heroes that went to go seek out refuge in this new safe place in Australia, well, they come across an enemy that not only completely shocked me in who it was, but in how this person was used. At the end of this issue, we are left with a tease of 3 mysterious characters lurking in the shadows. And all we learn about these 3 mysterious figures is that a greater evil looked on with cold, uncaring eyes. Now, who could those 3 mysterious figures be? I know I can't wait till September to find out, as issue number 3 is called A Greater Evil. But as far as issue number 2 goes, my rating is once again a 10 out of 10. There's a slew of character stories going on in issue number 2, but none seem too short or overdone. Writer Tim Taylor does a terrific job of striking a perfect balance once again, and the artwork is just amazing that tells the story of action, horror, sadness, tragedy, and mystery throughout the entire issue. Now, I picked up 5 other comics also to review this week, including Firepower, Vampire Masquerade, Bad Mother issue number 1, Patriotica issue number 1, and Transformers My Little Pony crossover issue number 1. But the first comic I had to read was DCeased issue number 2, and this issue did not let me down. The complete DCeased series has just been amazing. Now guys, if you like comic book reviews like this, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment for those future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.